Hi guys! Today we're going to do a 15-minute session to tone up your abs with the TRX suspension trainer. Alright? So, a lot of exercises exist for the core part of your body, for the abs. I've selected 5 of those, which will result into a 15-minute session. You will do 2 times the same session, 60 seconds per exercise, with 30 seconds rest in between each of them. Alright? Let's get ready. Alright guys, we're going to start with the plank. So, what you're going to do is you're going to put both your feet into the foot cradles, alright? And turn like that with your 2 feet even. Okay, once you're in this position, you can come back into the resting position, which is like that. So it's very good to stretch your legs. And what you want to do here is, if you're not advanced, what I suggest you to do is to put your elbows on the floor, make a fist, all right, like that. And when you're ready, you tense your legs, keep your abs tensed, your bottom tensed. You can look in front of you or on the floor, and you stay like this for 60 seconds. Your toes needs to be facing the floor. Okay? If you're advanced, you can directly put both your hands on the ground and stand this way for 60 seconds. Alright? This is for the advanced. The other one is for the beginners or intermediates. For the second exercise, it's going to be hip abduction. So for this one, you keep your TRX at mid-calf. Alright? You're going to put both your heels into the foot cradles. So you're going to roll your back, put your heels in it, and extend like this. You want your feet being at the same level as the anchor point. Alright? What you're going to do now is you're going to lay, put your head on the ground and raise your hips like that. Alright? So your toes are at the same level as your chin a bit. Okay? And from there, you're going to spread your legs, keep it 1 second and come back. Spread and come back slowly. Both your feet needs to be at the same level. I don't want you to sew with the TRX, which is not good for the TRX and for yourself. Alright? Abduction and come back. Your hips here are always up, you never rest. Okay? For the beginners, if 60 seconds like this is too hard, just rest for 2 seconds your hips. Alright? And come back and do the abduction and back. And rest for 2 seconds or 1 second. And go up and do it again. Alright? This is a very good exercise for your legs and a bit of your arms. The third exercise is called Pike. Alright, so for this one you're going to start in the plank position and you're going to raise your hips the highest possible, keeping your legs straight, like that. Like I showed you before, you're going to do the plank, alright? And now you're going to raise your hips and go down. What's important here is that you keep your head moving as well in between your arms when doing the exercise, okay? Like that. And keep your legs straight the whole time. For the beginners, if you can do it in 60 seconds like this, don't hesitate to stretch a little bit to rest and come back in a plank position. Do one, then put your knees, stretch a little bit, so you keep active, your core keep the motion and keep staying active. Alright? Now for the fourth one, we're going to do the crunches, okay? So same position as the others. You're going to start in a plank position, and what you're going to do here, stay straight and bring your knees to your chest, all right? And come back and do a back and forth movement, like this. You start in the plank position, toes facing the ground, pointing to the ground, and bring your knees up to your chest, like this, okay? Now, again, if you cannot hold for 60 seconds at first, try to do 30 seconds, then put back your knees, rest for 2 seconds, come back and do the exercise again for the other 30 seconds. Now, for the advanced, if you want to increase the difficulty, this is simple. The anchor point is here, your feet are at the same level as the anchor point. If you want to increase it, go a bit further away from the anchor point. This will be your starting position. Put your hands a bit forward, do a plank, and bring your knees up. The fact that your feet are away already as a starting position, away from the anchor point, it's going to require more strength to bring those knees to your chest, right? Good. And for the last one, guys, we're going to do the back knee pendle, or also I call it the pendulum pike. Meaning that you're going to start again in the plank position, and you're going to do the pendulum with your legs, and at the end of each movement, you're going to do a small pike and go back and another pike, all right? I'm going to show it to you. So, you start in the plank position, and you do I'm showing you the pendle first, like this, okay? What you're going to do now is, when you do the pendle, you come back at the end of the movement, you're doing a pike, which is very good for your abs, your core here, but also for your obliques, all right? For the beginners, if this one is too hard, start by being good at doing the pendulum, which is only like this, okay? Try to keep a good balance with your hands, always at the same place. Your body must be a trunk, must be straight, all right? Try to get good at this for 60 seconds. It's already good for your obliques and for your abs, all right? And then when you get better, you can end up with a pike at the end of each movement. All right, guys, we're done with the tone up abs exercises. This session was 15 minutes. Make sure you do the exercise 60 seconds and rest for 30 seconds. You can do the beginner exercises, the alternation that I've showed you. If too hard at the beginning, this session was really focused on your core. This is really important to have your abs strong, because the abs, if they're strong, you can do plenty more exercises for the other body parts. Alright? Good luck on this one. Cheers! It seems like everything is focused on the body. And so today I'm going to help you with this session with 5 different exercises to tone up your butt. You're going to do 60 seconds per exercise.